evening and welcome to it. Good afternoon. This is Chess and Wine. My name is Eddie B. Larry. I'm here in Barberton, in Mpumalanga region, in the region of Ehlanzeni. In fact, we're doing some live interviews with some change makers, contributors in and around the province, in and around the regions, people that are doing things to push the development of the game that we all love, and that is chess. And up here with us, it is Mr. Sibusiso Mhlongo, the founder and one of the directors of Mbombela Chess Academy. We've seen a whole lot of events, chess tournaments organized by them. One of the biggest in the region, the 10,000 Rand prize fund last year with the track sponsorship. We've heard it, and it was won by Mhlongo. And we also are having another one coming up very soon. As obviously advertised, you'll see it on there. And now we're speaking to the visionary behind all of these projects. And that is regional arbiter, Mr. Sibusiso Mhlongo. Good afternoon, Njomane, and how are you? Welcome to Chess and Wine.
Good afternoon, Mr. Pila. It's a pleasure to be on the Chess and Wine.
It's good to have you. I mean, yeah. So, just a brief background, maybe just a bit of introduction of yourself. Introduce you, what you're doing chess-wise, your involvement. Even if you could, I mean, if you have the leeway at the time to tell us about your introduction to chess.
Oh well, I'm actually new to chess. I've been, playing chess under the tree. I'm not really a player that has been playing a lot of tournaments, but over the few years, I started playing your tournaments. I believe one of the official tournaments that I played was the one that you hosted, I think, in 2021 or so in the UMP. Yeah, I stand to be corrected on that one. But then
that's correct. Shout out to Ali Piri, who's one of the organizers for that event, and I was chief arbiter in it. Yeah.
So it was quite awesome. And then we decided then to start a Mbombela Chess Academy in 2022. So we've been gathering kids and teaching them chess. We started with one board, teaching them in their background, in their backyards, and then it then grew, and we started attracting a lot of kids, and we hosted a tournament, and yeah, it's been awesome.
Which one was your first? Which was the first tournament? Was it the big one?
I believe the first one was the one that we hosted. It was called Nkomazi Festive Chess. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's the one. Our first official tournament that we hosted with Skumbuzo Vuma, my partner.
Yes.
Yeah, and we've been pushing and trying to organize some more, but with the lack of sponsorship in the province or in the game of chess, we haven't been hosting as much as we want to. But then we've been pushing.
Yeah. So wait, you mentioned something about sponsorship, but it's two things. Okay, let's just start with the one about sponsorship. You have a sponsor for the big event that you're doing in Mbombela Stadium.
Yes. We have Track sponsoring us. I believe Track is our only sponsor for now, and we are hoping to get to attract more. So they have been assisting us since 2022. They bought us equipment and even leading to me and qualifying as an arbiter. They've been sponsoring me. Yeah.
So they've been sponsoring and supporting. So they are a partner, a development partner, in fact, not just a sponsor.
Yes.
Which is awesome. We would like to see more of that happening.
Yeah.
And so you have another event coming up in the next
in the next 2 weeks.
In the next 2 weeks
at Mbombela Stadium.
Tell us a bit about that, please.
We are hosting a tournament, and of which is one of our ambitions, whereby local players will get a platform for them to get to play professional chess, because that's what we are hoping for. We are hoping that our players will not just end up playing under the tree, but then they will get to play and be exposed to professional chess, because chess is not just a board game, but it is a sport that must be taken seriously. So we have been, one of our ambitions is to create a platform whereby players can come and play chess professional. So the Mbombela, the track Mbombela 2024, we are hoping that local players can get to benefit as much as we are also trying to attract players from other regions or other provinces to come and support the event, because we understand that even the one from last year, it was won by a local player who is currently based in Gauteng. So it was quite awesome to see that players from Gauteng would come through and support the event. Yeah.
What are the attractions to the tournament? What do you think would attract players from outside the region or the province to come to this particular tournament? Because we've been having a lot of tournaments but not seeing them. But what do you think is the one thing that could attract? Tell us a bit more about that tournament.
Yeah, in terms of tournaments, this year we've been having a few of them, and a lot of players in our region, in our local region, we have been having few. A lot of players have not been playing. Actually, at least school chess was active, but then adult chess, there was nothing for them. But then I believe they don't even exceed maybe 10 tournaments that we had this year.
To be clear, when you say school chess, you mean the tournament that have been happening in the private schools, right?
The private schools, also public schools, but those who are...
The tournaments were happening in private schools, or were they happening everywhere?
They were happening everywhere.
Examples, no, come on. If you're saying school chess was happening...
No, we had one that was hosted at Warskool, Nelspruit.
Warskool, okay.
Yes,
cool.
A couple of them. We had one that was hosted at... what's the school? Portia.
Was that an open tournament or a school selection tournament?
Yeah, that's one. Yes.
Yeah, you mean the schools selections? For the national tournaments, right?
Yeah, those
so we
ones.
just need to be clear. Okay.
Yes, I just wanted to actually emphasize on the part that says there was at least activity in the schools. Yeah, but then in terms of adult chairs and there was nothing happening in the province or the region.
Yes.
So I believe our tournament is going to attract players based on that. And then another thing also on this year we have actually expanded the prize, at least with on the open section. At least we have 1 up to 5, and also all the sections we have from position 1 up to 5. So there's hope for even the batters to get something. Yeah.
But why do you think that was important? Instead of having a bigger, what do you think? Why do you think that is important to actually extend the number of prizes from the top 3 that you had to the top 5?
Because we realized that on specifically for the one of last year, none of our local players benefited on the prize. Actually, players from afar came and took the bigger part of the prize. So we decided no, it must be shared because I believe also local players must also be encouraged to come and play chess, and knowing that maybe they stand a chance, because there are these whales that come and swallow everything, and
hyenas,
like the scavengers, they always scout and see that there's an opportunity, and when they come here, they come for a win, definitely. Yeah.
But don't you think best local player prize would have been better than extending the prize pool into top 5, top 3, and then best local or best club? Don't you?
Yeah,
do you have that maybe this time?
No, we don't have it. Actually, we have the best for our academy players. We have a specific one for that. But then, still, if we would still make top 3 and make the best local player, it will still benefit mostly players that are coming from afar and none of our local players.
So tell us about the open prize, the prizes from for the top 5.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes, as you remember last year, I think we had almost out of the 10K, we had like 6K in the open section. Yeah, and I think this year there's a bit of change. I think we have like 5,000 something
In the open section.
in the open
so there's a
section.
price reduction. That's good. Right?
Yeah, not really. It's still 10K, but then
Yeah.
it has been shared among other sections. Yeah.
Okay, so what are the price? What's the first price?
The
for
first
open
price
section?
for the open section is 2,000 rand.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Second.
second is 1.5.
Uh-huh.
Third one is I'm not really sure. I have to go through the
We'll find the poster and put it up here for everybody to see.
yeah. We'll do
Okay.
that. Yeah, we'll do that.
Awesome. And you just to relax a little bit and just a bit of your experience. What is your feel about the nature of chess in the province and the region that you're in currently?
Yeah, I know as I'm new to chess. I was so surprised that chess is actually one of the most political sports. As much as it seems like it's a small sport or non-popular, but then actually like any other sport, it's got so much politics. And I've realized even like small clubs that would not even make it very far because of the politics that we involve. And I believe chess is about making relationships and having fun. But then I've realized that within a short space of time that I've been involved to chess, I've seen a lot. I've been experiencing a lot of politics and a lot of manipulation, and that happen within the sports that are not even necessary for chess lovers. And the sad part is that with the politics, the only people that get to suffer is the players and the kids. That's why, like, actually, at some point, I had resolved to a point whereby I was not even going to entertain adult chess. I wanted to focus only on the kids because with the kids you don't there's no much politics involved there. But then somehow because like the players need to play, and
Yes.
there are some players that are innocent that are not even into entertaining these things. But it's quite discouraging to see that people are trying to enforce power or their ideologies or their they're trying to exercise their power in a wrong way, that actually to a point whereby it actually hinders the sport to grow. Because I believe that with the smart people that we have in the sport and that are involved in the sport, chess should be far in the province. And I believe also the potential sponsors that may want to invest in the sport will not be comfortable in investing in this, because like a lot of people are fighting among themselves. And as you know, Eddie, we even had a club, or we still have a club. I don't know if it exists, the Mbombela chess club. That was a good idea, but somehow I guess the party kind of that's my phone actually.
You can okay.
Yeah, no. So Mr. Bila, it's chess is like one of the things about chess is that we used to play chess under the tree and we were like family. But then now when we start to change things and make them professional, and then like enemies grew.
But what just to interject there, what are some of the experiences that you've had that made you realize there's this politics within chess that are affecting the development and all that? What have been your experiences?
Yeah, I know, like that tournament that I was telling you about, Komazi Festive Chess.
Yes.
Yes, yeah. Me, I didn't know that people within chess don't like each other. Like there was an issue.
Speak freely.
Yeah, with us using you on the poster.
Using ATP.
Yeah, so now I know, like,
what was the issue?
I know, like people like didn't like that, because like you were the only arbiter available at the time, or that was hosting tournaments at the time, Yeah, and
but-
apparently by hiring you, we lost certain relationships, and of which like we also had to restore them later on. But then me, I knew you from way back. We met at Ligazi and stuff. You used to come with Bo Jacob and stuff. So I had nothing to do. I had nothing against you. I don't know anything about you, or maybe I know. Maybe you got some your own skeletons in the closet. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
too
then
many.
no one is perfect. Yeah. So such things and also like something that happened recently. With Chesat does not have licenses to give us new arbiters. And I had to assist with the regional selections
For schools
for
chairs,
schools.
right?
Yes. So I remember that same morning, I came with my laptop. I wanted to, but then I wanted to use it for the tournament. But then I called one of my mentors in chess. I'm sure you know her, Karen. You definitely know Karen, yeah. So and she actually advised me that it's actually too late for me to use because I'm not even familiar with the program and stuff.
Which program?
The Swiss manager.
Okay.
Yeah. So now the things that I didn't use it, I actually use another one on the phone. And then later on, I remember I called you and asked you, is it possible for me to make pairings and rounds with the Swiss manager even after the tournament had played?
Yeah.
I think you remember that incident. Yes. Yeah. So I actually did that because the chairperson of the school chairs was asking for those results and stuff.
Chairperson of what? Of province, regional schools chairs? Which one?
I'm not sure if she's her.
Who is that?
Tobeka Singwan, you know her.
No, Tobe is not a she's the secretary of Mpumalanga.
Yeah, the
Schools Chairs.
secretaries
Yeah.
of school chairs. I don't know these things, like I know her. So
Oh, you think she's a chairperson with the way she's handling herself? There's no chairperson.
I know, I didn't say that.
No, I'm saying that. I keep on saying that.
Yeah. She was asking me for the results of the rounds, and I actually sent her the Swiss file. Yeah, and then and obviously she was struggling to open it and stuff, and then she asked me if I can send her the Swiss logins. And
the code, the keys.
Yeah,
right?
the keys. Yes, and then I said no, I can't because at the moment I'm not using my own. I was using yours.
So before that time, your relationship with her, how was it?
I don't know. She called me to ask for a favor for me to come and assist with the selections. I don't think like it was bad. I don't think we had.
Did you have a relationship? Did you have like a working relationship?
Well, I just know her.
So you've never had a working relationship with her before?
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah. So you've never worked with her before?
I don't remember any time me and her like communicating maybe regarding chess. But then she called me and asked me to go and arbitrate and assist with the selection of, and so I went through with it, and then she wanted the stuff,
the keys.
Yeah,
the manager keys.
Yeah, so I couldn't because they were not mine. I actually texted her. She was actually texting me on WhatsApp, and I said no, I can't share them with her. And then on came the day of the provincials. I go to support some of my kids because some of the kids that I coach had made it to the provincials. So I went there just to give them some moral support, and then I met Mr. Maluleka there. Mr. Maluleka, we have a good relationship with him. He's like, yeah, no, school, come and let's work on the floor and stuff. And then while I'm there,
Maluleka, just to be clear, right?
Yeah, Fumi Maluleka. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
The president of
Tanzania and also the province. Yeah. And then like all of a sudden I get attacked by Tobeka. She's like, hey, listen, Esbu. So now, I ask you for Swiss logins, and then you said that you can't share them with me because they are for AD. Which Swiss logins are you talking about? because I think she went to ask Mr. Mnisi because I was with Mr. Mnisi on that did Sbu use Swiss Manager.
Yeah.
But then on the day we were using a phone.
Yeah.
But when I got home, I used the Swiss Manager to do the pairings manually. You see.
Just to have the file.
Yeah, just to have the tournament file.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So like I'm like trying to explain that now listen, while I'm trying to explain, she's busy yelling at me, you know, and be like, yeah, but what were you using a Swiss Manager on the day? I'm like, no. And I was like, okay, but what Swiss logins were you talking about? Were you talking about A? So like I realized that now, oh, my mistake was me telling her that I can't share the logins with her because they are not mine. And I believe like I had to ask permission from the owner for me to share them with her.
Yeah.
Because I believe they are for arbiters.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So like yeah, so that's the thing, you know, that I had. And yeah, and then somehow I realized that this had a lot of effect.
No, but before the effect, I remember that you were promised Mr. Mnisi. Tell us who's Mr. Mnisi again, because as far as
Mr. Mnisi is the chairperson of the Mbombela chess club,
the region as well,
and also in school chairs. Yes, he's been there. He's been active.
In the school chairs, I think for the region, he's in the regional school chairs.
Yeah. He's been there. He's been serving there. He's been around for some time.
That is why every year he's been going to.
We were together on the regions. Yeah,
and then we can obviously say together because in that call he did promise that they were going to reward.
Not him.
When I was talking to him on the phone. He said that he was there. When I asked if you charged them for the tournament, and you said you didn't, and he said they were going to reward you by obviously taking you with them to the nationals. Did he say that? He did say that, right?
I don't remember the call, but yeah, I remember we spoke, and she said
he said that
he spoke a lot of things.
And he's very influential in that sense.
Because like even like the time when one of the things that they did, they called me and said, Sbu, come and arbiter, and then select. You know, I said, "What? Who's gonna pay me?" You know, because I think like that's a question that every arbiter that is doing chess on full time basis would ask. You know, because some of us we are not like we don't have secular jobs. You know, chess is what we do. You know, and yes, and they asked me to do this, and then I said, who's going to pay me?
Yeah.
You know, I believe I asked Tobega that. And and also later on then Mr. Maluleka then called me and said, yes, my man, listen, my brother, like please help out. You know, this thing is the department, they do this. Short notice. I don't think there's a budget for that. But then one of the things that we're promising you, you're gonna be part of the schools that are like the team that might go to the nationals. You know, like I promise you that we're going to hook you up and make sure that you are part of the parcel of it. You know,
that's a promise from Mr. Morulek.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, and then that's a promise from the big man himself. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, the president. Yes. Yeah.
Right.
So
I'm actually trying to emphasize on this because I remember that Mr. Mnisi made that promise on that call.
Yeah.
When I asked, did you pay him? Because yes, you can't expect that arbiters will work for free.
Yeah, we were talking. It was a loudspeaker. Yeah.
Yes, and he said no, because I remember even I myself. I think in the previous year, one of the years, 2 years or so years back, when I did a tournament with them, and I told them I can't be doing tournaments for free. This is work. It's full day's work, like a whole day, and it's seriously taxing.
Yeah.
And I asked because sometimes you have to drive to the place or take obviously transportation to the place and spend the whole time there and still use your skill, which not everybody else has. And when I asked if they would pay, they did say we don't have obviously for here, but we are promising you that we're going to use you maybe we're going to recommend you. Yes, no, we're going to use you. Take you with us as the arbiter for the province.
Yeah,
me, I'm in coaching and something. So I was like, okay, you see, that's a good trade. Free trip to Cape Town. I can give that. I can give up the 1,000 or 1,500 for running a tournament, and they were okay. So I believe that was the promise that was made to you. Like you said, and by me
since then, but
then the moment you mentioned that you got the code from Eddie, and things changed.
I made a mistake in mentioning your name, bro. Like your name is always putting me to trouble.
What do you mean always?
No, I mean like in the sense that at the first time when we did the tournament, we were attacked Me and Skombuzo.
By who?
No, man, you know, like sometimes we don't like calling people's names.
No, but you've just called the names. And
You know,
you
like
don't wanna call them in
a
this
whole lot
set.
of people, you know, like somehow, I don't know how you do it, bro. You've got so many enemies, even at Komazi. You know, there were people that wanted to boycott even that tournament, trying to sabotage it and stuff. Senior players that were playing chess since long back at Komazi.
It's weird though, because I don't know any enemies. And the thing is, at the moment, every time you mention those people to me, the names which you are not willing to mention right now,
Yeah.
it's weird because these are people that are always smiling to my face, and
That means you know them.
that's why I don't trust. No, I know them, and that is why when you say that they wanted to boycott because of my name,
Yeah.
even though me and my experience of them is that they are always shaking my hand, Eddie this, Eddie that, like snakes in fact. They're smiling on your face, and in your back, they are sharpening their knives.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the kind of politics that are in chess, and it's so scary because the sport does not even have money like soccer. You know, I'm wondering if there was so much money involved, what extremes will be done there. But then these such things that so they should be, you know, they should not be there, you know, because like we are focusing on the future. We are hoping that chess will be taken seriously and as a sport in the country. You know? Yeah.
All right. So now we're trying to obviously move on from this little issue or big issue that we're facing of haters in the background. You know, the funny thing that we're mentioning now, that there's people that are hating me in the province, that I know people outside the province that are going to be scouting for them to form a very big team. Because there's always people who are looking for team members in the haters club. But anyways, so yeah, let's move on from there. With you now,
Yeah.
the politics and how they've affected you. Do you see yourself getting involved in the politics of chess, of running of chess in the province, in the region, or anywhere? And why? Any answer? Why yes? Why no?
Okay, yeah, myself, I'm not interested in the politics, but in one way or another, uh, I find myself in the center of them. But then, one of the things that I think I can get involved in the politics is actually by also portraying good leadership. You know, because I believe if there's bad leadership, if you are able to realize that there's bad leadership or there's bad leadership, it means that you can do better. You can try and assist and do better. Maybe in the future, my responsibility in the politics will be shining my corner, making sure that wherever I am, I try to live with integrity and lead my kids. One of the kids that we are coaching, or anyone that I'm involved. Because the thing is, like, I've been arbitring in many schools and I've got relationship with many schools, you know, and I try to walk the walk or portray myself as a professional, because chess is a professional sport. It should be taken as one. You know, just because we play chess, we must not be taken smaller like people that are playing rugby. You know, chess must be taken serious like that. So in the politics, I'm interested in the sense whereby I also want to, maybe in the future when I've gained so much experience, I would want to run for leadership as well, so that I can do better. You know, learning from the mistake of from the mistakes of our current leaders. I would want to, you know, to jump into the seats and.
Wait, you just said mistakes of our current leaders. What are some of those mistakes that you've seen from our current leaders currently? Yeah.
You know, instead of one of the things that I dislike, you know, is instead of our leaders trying to unite, I feel like the vibe there's this back chatting or back gossiping that goes around. You know, be careful of so and so. You know, like
From the leaders of chess.
Yeah, from the leaders. Yeah, from the leaders, from the people that are senior, not even like the people that are in the positions only, but also the people that have been playing chess, professional chess, since way back. And some of us, we are only arriving in this professional sport.
I don't think we can call it professional as yet. We can call it competitive.
Yeah,
Yes.
competitive.
Yes.
Yeah. But then I know we need to, you know, like I'm saying, we need to take chess serious and professional.
Professionalize it. Yeah.
and professionalize it. Yeah, like not only competitive but also professional.
Yeah.
That's what I teach my kids. I teach them to respect other chess players and take them serious and stuff. Yeah, take the game serious as well.
Yes.
Yeah. So now, yeah, as I'm saying, I would love one day to see leaders in the chess world, leaders that will come and unify us, that will not come and you know and raise issues like racism, or who's better, who's not better, who's rich and who's poor, whereby we create an atmosphere whereby people can come to chess and be attracted to chess and be willing to come because they see the unity in chess. So like my vision and my ideology of chess is an environment whereby anyone is afforded a chance to play chess and enjoy without seeing color, without seeing
Yes.
yeah.
But tell me, if I just could direct, well, who's your most favorite chess administrator currently? Whether in the region, in the province, in the country, administrator as in the leaders, the politicians. Which one do you feel you what is this? What's the word? You feel you see yourself in, or you feel you admire, or you're inspired by in terms of the leaders in your own, like whoever you're seeing as a leader.
Yeah.
Who and why?
I haven't
From region to national, like,
Yes.
as far as you're aware.
Yes, I haven't met a lot of people, but
You
I've
don't have to have met,
I've met this guy. There's this guy that you once interviewed. Is it Mposi? Yes.
Lisa Mposi.
Yes, he's Mposi.
Yeah.
One of the guys that I
Secretary of Mbombela Chess.
Yes, I actually like the guy very much because like I think he's a humble guy. And also who else do I look up to?
No, Lisa Mposi is enough. That's enough. Okay, unless you have another one. So I mean, I wouldn't even argue with that. I think Lisa he makes a very good leader.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then we're gonna move on. And then your list favorite, the one that you dislike the most in all of it.
No, man.
Region, province. In good demand. You're making noise, please. Sorry. And who's your favorite? Like, who's your least favorite of all the administrators? Or or one that you have heard about things that concerned you, but you never watched them resolve.
Like I wouldn't want to talk about hearsays because you know what, Eddie, there's already enough negativity in chess. I wouldn't want to myself like propel that. But then one of the things that I don't like is, like I already mentioned, I don't like the back chatters. I don't like the fact that now I have to come and say and whisper to you and say so and so said this about you. I feel like people, if they have a problem with you, you see, and the sad thing is that the same people that talk nonsense, when we are all together, they come and pretend like we are one happy family. It shouldn't be like that. Like people, if you're causing problems in chess, you should be told.
Yes.
You know me. I call you and tell you that I know this and this I don't like this and this. Like I believe people must address things that don't like about a person instead of backstabbing and all those things are such negativity and manipulating and trying to control. There's some people that are so obsessed about controlling other people. In chess. So like those are the things that I don't like. But then like Lisa Mposi is one of the people that I admire. I've never seen him much, but then there's the little parts that I've met him. I think I like his style.
Yeah. All right. To Mposi, Lisa. And now your most favorite chess player in the whole country, region, province, or country, anyway. Who's your most favorite chess player?
Okay, the young man, Banele Mango. He's what I feel like I know him. Even though I don't really know him like that, but he's one of our own. I just like his style. I just like his conduct. Like we can be here, you never hear Mandela's voice. Mandela is so quiet, he's focused, You know, he takes chess serious. You know, he's not perfect, but then he's growing. You know, I've been his age before. You know, and it takes a lot of discipline to achieve what he has achieved in chess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's true. And your least favorite player should be you. Like,
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I know I'm a pattern. But I know I'm one of those patterns that can surprise big players. Sometimes they come to me thinking that I know we are playing a part, and then they get a shock of their life. Even your likes like yourself, you're falling in my hands. Yeah, but then I respect you. Yeah.
All right, no, thank you, Joman, thank you, Mr. Mhlongo.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you for your contribution. In fact, in chess,
you know, I've learned a lot from people. There are people like Karen that have mentored me in Abita, being an Abita, and that I can always call and ask for advice from them. Shout out to them.
Shout out to Karen.
Yeah, shout out to also our leader, Fubi. You know, also he's been helpful.
Yes.
Every now and then, you know.
I'm shocked. How has Fumi been helpful? Please speak.
You know, if you don't know, even us getting to get the sponsor from Trek, for me, is the one that played a role there, and we will forever be grateful to him for that.
No, I've heard that he's been promising people sponsorships. Maybe that's the sponsor that he's talking about. So he actually can. No. I mean, like,
no, he had information, and he kind of like coach us on how we can.
Get the sponsor.
Yeah, approach and get the sponsor, and we did that. Oh. And you know, we are forever grateful for that, and great respect. You know, Eddie, some of us we live with everyone. You know, you know, we don't make enemies. We don't burn bridges. Yeah, like and yeah.
Some bridges might appear like bridges, but they're actually traps. But
I don't know about that. But until then, you know. Until then, that's why you must.
No, that's me. Yeah. That's for me.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't see every bridge as a bridge.
Yeah.
I have learned that some bridges are actually traps. Like they wait for you until you get to the center. Yeah. And then they're like, collapse.
Yeah.
But then anyways.
People like yourself as well have been so helpful in our journey. You know, every now and then I call you, you don't hold information. One thing that I like about you, you do share information, you know. You know, some people are so greedy.
So, you know, you're going to make everybody start calling me.
No, yeah, no, it's only, it's all about relationships, man. Yeah, they must build a relationship with you so that they can call you anytime. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, we thank you, and I just should make it known that you are the biggest loser in today's game since we are playing tournament games here. You have lost the most games out of every one of us, and
The day is not over yet. Tables can still change, or 10, and I promise by the end of the day it will be otherwise.
Awesome.
All right.
Let's close it at that. This is Chess and Wine. Good evening, or good day, or good morning, wherever you are, whatever time of the day it is that you are experiencing currently at the moment after watching this interview. This has been an interview with Mr. Sibusiso. Mhlongo of the Mbombela Chess Academy. So make sure you come and join us for the Track Mbombela Chess Academy tournament that's going to be taking place on the 26th of October at the Mbombela Stadium. Good evening.
Cheers.
Cheers.